mortal, mortal, mortality, mortality, sprint, sprint, sprinter, sprinter, oval, oval, innovation, innovation, innovate, innovate, renovation, renovation, renovate, renovate, damp, damp, highlight, highlight, pitch, pitch,
low-pitched, low-pitched, high-pitched, high-pitched,
gossip, gossip, channel, channel, herd, herd, fasten, fasten, sprout, sprout,
apt, apt,
smash, smash, germ, germ, vine, vine, vineyard, vineyard, meanwhile, meanwhile, county, county,
coordinate, coordinate,
coordination, coordination, integrate, integrate,
integral, integral, in, do, do,
souvenir, souvenir,
bow, bow,
scrub, scrub, instantaneous, instantaneous, instantaneously, instantaneously, instant, instant, diaper, diaper, thorn, thorn, maintain, maintain, maintenance, maintenance, obtain, obtain, obtainable, obtainable, retain, retain, retentive, retentive, sustain, sustain, attain, attain, adapt, adapt, adaptation, adaptation, adapter, adapter, adopt, adopt, adoption, adoption,
a mortal blow, a mortal blow, a mortal wound, a mortal wound, a mortal disease, a mortal disease, a mortal weapon, a mortal weapon, a mortal place, a mortal place, to be in mortal danger, to be in mortal danger, mortal enemies, mortal enemies, all mortal creatures, all mortal creatures, this mortal life, this mortal life, beyond mortal ken, beyond mortal ken, a mortal sin, a mortal sin, a mortal enemy, a mortal enemy, a mortal foe, a mortal foe, a mortal combat, a mortal combat, in mortal fear, in mortal fear, in immortal fright, in immortal fright, mortal fear, mortal fear, mortal remains, mortal remains, mortal agony, mortal agony, a jolly mortal, a jolly mortal, a happy mortal, a happy mortal, a thirsty mortal, a thirsty mortal, be mortal tired, be mortal tired, be mortal sorry, be mortal sorry, be mortal ill, be mortal ill, mortality rate, mortality rate, infant mortality, infant mortality, hospital mortalities, hospital mortalities, a time of great mortality, a time of great mortality, an epidemic with a heavy mortality, an epidemic with a heavy mortality, poor mortality, poor mortality, suffering mortality, suffering mortality, the law of mortality, the law of mortality, maternal mortality, maternal mortality, lower infantile mortality, lower infantile mortality, mortality accident, mortality accident, the sprint relay, the sprint relay, sprint car, a 100-meter sprint, a 100-meter sprint, sprint race, the world sprint champion, the world sprint champion, a sprint for the bus, a sprint for the bus, a sprint for the line, a sprint for the line, miraculous sprinter, an oval face, an oval face, an oval frame, an oval frame, an age of technological innovation, an age of technological innovation, financial innovation, financial innovation, an unheard of innovation, an unheard of innovation, emphasize change and innovation, emphasize change and innovation, a major innovation, a major innovation, a daring innovation, a daring innovation, a radical innovation, a radical innovation, oppose innovation, oppose innovation, to innovate new products, to innovate new products, innovate on the present condition, innovate on the present condition, innovate in the present condition, innovate in the present condition. Buildings in need of renovation, buildings in need of renovation, renovation plan, renovation plan, an educational renovation, an educational renovation, renovate the house, renovate the house, remodel the house, remodel the house, renovate the system, renovate the system, renovate a flat, renovate a flat, renovate society, renovate society, damp air, a damp cellar, a damp cellar, smell damp, chalk dump, fire damp, damp a fire, damp a fire, damp down a fire, damp down a fire, damp a person's spirits, damp a person's spirits.
Cast a damp over a person's spirits. Cast a damp over a person's spirits. Throw a damp over a person's spirits. Throw a damp over a person's spirits. Damped oscillation. Damped oscillation. Highlight his good point. Highlight his good point. The highlights of one's life. The highlights of one's life. A football pitch. A football pitch. A rugby pitch. A rugby pitch. A frenetic pitch of activity. A frenetic pitch of activity. An aggressive sales pitch. An aggressive sales pitch. The candidate's campaign pitch. The candidate's campaign pitch. Pitch a beggar a penny. Pitch a beggar a penny. Pitch a drunkard out. Pitch a drunkard out. Pitch a tune in a hierarchy. Pitch a tune in a hierarchy. Pitch and toss. Pitch and toss. The highest pitch of honor. The highest pitch of honor. To the highest pitch. To the highest pitch. The pitch of roof. The pitch of roof. The standard pitch. The standard pitch. Absolute pitch. Absolute pitch. French pitch. French pitch. Take up one's pitch. Take up one's pitch. At one's usual pitch. At one's usual pitch. The axial pitch. The axial pitch. The pitch of a saw. The pitch of a saw. Pitch him out. Pitch him out. To pitch a ball. To pitch a ball. To pitch a tent. To pitch a tent. To pitch a camp. To pitch a camp. Pitch one's tent. Pitch one's tent. A pitched battle. A pitched battle. Pitch a note. Pitch a note. Pitch a song too low. Pitch a song too low. Pitch one's expectations low. Pitch one's expectations low. Pitch it strong. Pitch it strong. Pitch a yarn. Pitch a yarn. Coal tar pitch. Coal tar pitch. Wood pitch. Wood pitch. Touch pitch. Touch pitch. Mineral pitch. Mineral pitch. Juice pitch. Juice pitch. A low-pitched voice. A low-pitched voice. A low-pitched song. A low-pitched song. A high-pitched voice. A high-pitched voice.
A high-pitched wailing. A high-pitched wailing. A high-pitched argument. A high-pitched argument. In a high-pitched voice. In a high-pitched voice. Juicy gossip. Juicy gossip. Gossip column. Gossip column. Bits of gossip. Bits of gossip. Have a good gossip. Have a good gossip. The gossip writer. The gossip writer. Vicious gossip. Vicious gossip. Gossip away time. Gossip away time. Idle gossip. Idle gossip. Pay channel. Pay channel. To change channels. To change channels. Terrestrial channels. Terrestrial channels. Satellite channels. Satellite channels. Drainage channels in the rice fields. Drainage channels in the rice fields. The Bristol Channel. The Bristol Channel. A channel of information. A channel of information. Channels of trade. Channels of trade. Through secret channels. Through secret channels. A channel for releasing one's emotions. A channel for releasing one's emotions. Flooded channel. Flooded channel. A reliable channel. A reliable channel. An illegal channel. An illegal channel. Buoy off a channel. Buoy off a channel. A herd of cows. A herd of cows. Herd instinct. Herd instinct. A herd of buck. A herd of buck. The common herd. The common herd. A shepherd herding his flock. A shepherd herding his flock. Fasten a button. Fasten a button. Fasten one's belt. Fasten one's belt. Loosen one's belt. Loosen one's belt. Fasten the gates. Fasten the gates. Fasten the rope to a post. Fasten the rope to a post. Fasten a ship to the quay. Fasten a ship to the quay. Fasten a quarrel upon a person. Fasten a quarrel upon a person. Fasten a nickname on someone. Fasten a nickname on someone. Fasten a crime on. Fasten a crime on. Lace one's shoes. Lace one's shoes. Fasten one's shoes. Fasten one's shoes.
Fasten a dog in. Fasten a dog in. Wing sprout. Wing sprout. Seed sprout. Seed sprout. Bamboo sprout. Bamboo sprout. Sprout promotion. Sprout promotion. Sprout inhibition. Sprout inhibition. Sprout potatoes. Sprout potatoes. A particularly apt description. A particularly apt description. Apt to be forgetful. Apt to be forgetful. An apt remark. An apt remark. An apt quotation. An apt quotation. An apt scholar. An apt scholar. Apt to be emotional. Apt to be emotional. Be apt to rust. Be apt to rust. Be easy to rust. Be easy to rust. A car smash. A car smash. Smash a window. Smash a window. Smash in a door. Smash in a door. Smash a plate to atoms. Smash a plate to atoms. Smash a person with a fist. Smash a person with a fist. Smash an argument. Smash an argument. Smash an enemy. Smash an enemy. Smash onto the rocks. Smash onto the rocks. All to smash. All to smash. Come to smash. Come to smash. A railway smash. A railway smash. The smash of a great business. The smash of a great business. A smash hit. A smash hit. The germ of an idea. The germ of an idea. A germ disease. A germ disease. A germ cell. A germ cell. Wage a germ warfare. Wage a germ warfare. A germ killer. A germ killer. Vine leaves. Vine leaves. Grapes on the vine. Grapes on the vine. A wild vine. A wild vine. A melon vine. A melon vine. A fruitful vine. A fruitful vine. Die on the vine. Die on the vine. A climbing vine. A climbing vine. A trailing vine. A trailing vine. Laborers in the vineyard. Laborers in the vineyard. All laborers in the vineyard. All laborers in the vineyard. For the meanwhile. For the meanwhile. In the meantime. In the meantime. County town. County town. County court. County court.
The southern counties. The southern counties. County boundaries. County boundaries. The county council. The county council. County councilor. County councilor. Angular coordinates. Angular coordinates. Polar coordinates. Polar coordinates. Coordinate conjunctions. Coordinate conjunctions. Coordinate movement. Coordinate movement. Coordinate a policy. Coordinate a policy. Switch a policy. Switch a policy. Coordinate closely. Coordinate closely. An officer coordinate in rank with me. An officer coordinate in rank with me. Coordinate authority. Coordinate authority. By the coordinated efforts of the members. By the coordinated efforts of the members. Advice on color coordination. Advice on color coordination. Close coordination. Close coordination. Coordination with related agencies. Coordination with related agencies. Worldwide coordination. Worldwide coordination. Require a lot of coordination. Require a lot of coordination. Integrate one's experiences. Integrate one's experiences. Integrate dose. Integrate dose. An integral system. An integral system. The integral parts of a machine. The integral parts of a machine. An integral whole. An integral whole. Integral repentance. Integral repentance. A definite integral. A definite integral. An elliptic integral. An elliptic integral. An integral part. An integral part. The integral works of a writer. The integral works of a writer. An integral equation. An integral equation. A wayside inn. A wayside inn. A roadside inn. A roadside inn. A country inn. A country inn. Keep an inn. Keep an inn. Run an inn. Run an inn. Put up at an inn. Put up at an inn. Stop at an inn. Stop at an inn. Dew point. Dew point. Drops of dew. Drops of dew. The dew of sleep. The dew of sleep. The dew of tears. The dew of tears. The dew of sweat. The dew of sweat. Deforms. Deforms. Nightly dew. Nightly dew. Brush the dew. Brush the dew. Be covered with dew. Be covered with dew. Wet with dew. Wet with dew. A souvenir shop. A souvenir shop. A souvenir hunter. A souvenir hunter. A souvenir edition. A souvenir edition. A dangerous foe to health. A dangerous foe to health. Identify friend or foe. Identify friend or foe. A bitter foe. A bitter foe. Vanquish a foe. Vanquish a foe. A sworn foe. A sworn foe. An unwary foe. An unwary foe.
Scrub out a dish. Scrub out a dish. Scrub the floor. Scrub the floor. Scrub oneself with a towel. Scrub oneself with a towel. Scrub sponge. Scrub sponge. Scrub brush. Scrub brush. Scrub one's promise. Scrub one's promise. Give a good scrub. Give a good scrub. A scrub team. A scrub team. A scrub game. A scrub game. A mere scrub of a horse. A mere scrub of a horse. An instantaneous response. An instantaneous response. Instantaneous death. Instantaneous death. Instantaneous effect. Instantaneous effect. An instantaneous photograph. An instantaneous photograph. Instantaneous heater. Instantaneous heater. Instantaneous water heater. Instantaneous water heater. An instantaneous explosion. An instantaneous explosion. Instant glue. Instant glue. Instant death. Instant death. Demand instant obedience. Demand instant obedience. Be in instant need of help. Be in instant need of help. For an instant. For an instant. In an instant. In an instant. In that instant. In that instant. At that very instant. At that very instant. On the instant. On the instant. Instant need. Instant need. A cloth diaper. A cloth diaper. Disposal diaper. Disposal diaper. A diaper rash. A diaper rash. Diaper a baby. Diaper a baby. A thorn in the flesh. A thorn in the flesh. Pull out a thorn. Pull out a thorn. Thorn forest. Thorn forest. To maintain law and order. To maintain law and order. Maintain level. Maintain level. To maintain a road. To maintain a road. Maintain secrecy. Maintain secrecy. Maintain a wife and family. Maintain a wife and family. Maintain life. Maintain life. Maintain one's rights. Maintain one's rights. Maintain a cause. Maintain a cause. Maintain a war. Maintain a war. Child maintenance. Child maintenance. Maintenance procedures. Maintenance procedures. High maintenance. High maintenance. Car maintenance. Car maintenance. Cost of maintenance. Cost of maintenance. Separate maintenance. Separate maintenance. A maintenance shop. A maintenance shop. A maintenance allowance. A maintenance allowance. obtain facilities, obtain facilities, obtain certification, obtain certification, to obtain advice, to obtain advice, to obtain permission, to obtain permission, obtain an appointment, obtain an appointment, obtain first place, obtain first place, obtainable goal, obtainable goal,
Retain a lawyer. Retain a lawyer. Retain an attorney. Retain an attorney. Retain life. Retain life. Retain one's right. Retain one's right. Retain an old custom. Retain an old custom. Retain fluids. Retain fluids. Capture papers. Capture papers. Retain papers. Retain papers. Retain one's urine. Retain one's urine. Hold one's urine. Hold one's urine. Retain the names. Retain the names. A retaining fee. A retaining fee. A soil that retains moisture. A soil that retains moisture. A retentive memory. A retentive memory. Retentive of moisture. Retentive of moisture. Be retentive of heat. Be retentive of heat. Sustain a scratch. Sustain a scratch. Have a scratch. Have a scratch. To sustain an injury. To sustain an injury. A sustained attack. A sustained attack. Sustain a family. Sustain a family. Sustain an institution. Sustain an institution. Sustain a defeat. Sustain a defeat. Sustain a great loss. Sustain a great loss. Sustain the objection. Sustain the objection. Sustain the decision. Sustain the decision. Pillars that sustain the arch. Pillars that sustain the arch. Sustaining power. Sustaining power. Be sustained by hope. Be sustained by hope. Sustain the spirits. Sustain the spirits. Sustain one's role. Sustain one's role. Sustain the character of Hamlet. Sustain the character of Hamlet. Attain the truth. Attain the truth. Attain one's aim. Attain one's aim. Achieve one's aim. Achieve one's aim. Attain one's goal. Attain one's goal. Attain the summit. Attain the summit. Attain to man's estate. Attain to man's estate. Attain to perfection. Attain to perfection. Attain to power. Attain to power. Attain to wisdom. Attain to wisdom. Adapt one's sonship. Adapt one's sonship. Adapt to change. Adapt to change. A novel adapted for film. A novel adapted for film. Adapt over time. Adapt over time. Ability to adapt. Ability to adapt. Adapt to the environment. Adapt to the environment. Adapt to the way of life. Adapt to the way of life. Dark adaptation. Dark adaptation. Light adaptation. Light adaptation. Make an adaptation. Make an adaptation. An adaptation from a French novel. An adaptation from a French novel. Heat adaptation. Heat adaptation. Cold adaptation. Cold adaptation. Docking adapter. Docking adapter. Adopt tariffs. Adopt tariffs. Adopt or reject. Adopt or reject. Adopt a new line. Adopt a new line. Adopt a strategy. Adopt a strategy. Adopt an agreement. Adopt an agreement. Adopt a son. Adopt a son. To adopt a child. To adopt a child. To adopt a resolution. To adopt a resolution. Adopt a pragmatic line. Adopt a pragmatic line. The adoption of new technology. The adoption of new technology. Adoption of a petition. Adoption of a petition. Give up adoption. Give up adoption. A motion for adoption. A motion for adoption.